Aren't you tired? Aren't you tired of being used? Let me rephrase it. Aren't you tired of liking that you're used? Are you being good? Or are you being somebody who just can't see their worth without proving that they are of use, that they are worthy of taking up space? And the only way you know how to take up space is by being everybody's bellboy. Oh, they want something to be fixed? Let me just go and rush and drop everything that I have going on for me, for them. Even if it costs me trust with myself, even if it costs me relationship with myself. Let me fill their cup first, because I am overflowing, right? Somehow, even if I'm not pouring into myself, I always find this place within me to give. And apparently, nothing happens. Like, I'm always a cup that's full. Like, God gives me more. Yes, God gives you so that you can fulfill your purpose, so that you can exceed. Put your own oxygen mask before you put theirs. But what you do, you're here struggling to breathe, struggling to even trust yourself, because you will do anything but give what you have to yourself. And listen, I'm not against giving. I'm a giver myself. This is exactly why I'm making this video. I love taking care of the people around me. But you know what I'm talking about. Giving, specifically when you can't afford to give. You are glamorizing self-abandonment by calling it giving. I'm just a giver. I always give more. Okay? You say that as if you want to be rewarded? Nobody. Tell me who has rewarded you for giving them anything. Oh, you get thank yous? You get those little gratitudeful eyes? You know, that's not what you're aiming for. The more you prove yourself to be useful, the more you will be used. You know this, but you just can't stop, even if every single cell within you is fighting you to not help them. You are so used to those actions of, oh, you want something? Oh, let me. When somebody asks you to do something, even if you've practiced how to say no in all those diplomatic sentences, you can't say no, can you? You don't even want to say no. You could write all day in your journal, okay, this is how my future self, this is my higher self, this is how the person who I want to be acts like. You don't know how to act like them because you don't practice their actions. You don't want to practice their actions because it is so familiar and safe for you to continue being a doormat, to maintain the harmony, sweetness, when somebody else is pushing you to only ask you for things every single time. They are not prioritizing for harmony within a friendship or a relationship. It is a trade for them. And don't you dare think that maybe that's how they were raised. So maybe I should be empathetic and understand why they do this. And because I want this relationship or this friendship in my life, maybe I should try to be that kind of person for them. This is me thinking about the times that I've done this myself and talking from my experience. If you try being somebody's nanny, obviously they won't refuse the extra help, no? Because let's be real, it's difficult to face the challenges and to be alone doing it. So when you sign up so willingly, I want to be the kind of person who brings back the goodness in this world. Yes, bring back the goodness in this world and abandon yourself, why don't you? Let me tell you something. They know exactly what they're doing. You think they were just raised like that. They just habituated to it, so that's why they're doing this. No. You want to be a service provider to everybody around you? At least they get paid. What you come home with is distrust with yourself. You agonize with the other person that you helped because you expect them to help you back. But just because you're doing something quote-unquote moral, which has been told to you that, oh, it's moral. Being selfless is moral. Self-abandonment is moral. First, let's see the dynamic of the kind of people you're filling the cups of. Isn't it weird that every single person you choose to fill the cup of, like all the patterns in your life just link to this one thing, that you always are the giver. Nobody in your life can give back at the level that you want. Oh, but they give in their certain ways. Why are you giving to the people that you know would not or cannot give back to you the way in which you want to be given back to? It's because you are finding people who mirror you. You don't want to give to yourself because it doesn't prove anything to you to help yourself. But when you do it for others, suddenly you're being the better person. You're being kind. You're being nice. So you give until your self-trust with you is so shaky and porous. The one day you're just sitting, and even if the situation requires for you to give back to yourself, you can't, for the life of you, take a single step. Because you have stopped proving to yourself that you can do things for the betterment of you and you're going out to every single person around you that you consider a friend, a partner, or whatever, and trying to receive this hit from them. You don't know how to give to yourself? No, that's wrong though. Because how would you not know how to give to yourself when you give so abundantly to everybody around you? You don't practice giving to yourself. Therefore, you don't trust yourself to get anything done for you. But if it's for somebody else, you're so resourceful. Every single person that you have been giving to, that you have been feeling that they don't give back the same way, revoke access. But you should know how to handle the consequences of that. Inevitably. If you have been doing things for people and you're making their life easy and suddenly you stop doing that, the distance will appear. Don't think that they suddenly have started to ghost you or they are abandoning you. You made this choice to revoke access. That means you are distancing yourself from them. Why still do you want to help them? You go after the people who you know won't give you the same way you give. Why do you want to keep repeating it? This is a good journal prompt. If you want to pause the video, journal and come back to it, do that. You must be thinking to yourself, I was never this kind of person to take BS from anybody. I mean, I didn't go about and fight with everybody, but I was good at establishing boundaries, and they are not the type of person I want to be giving to. Why am I not standing up for myself this time? It's almost as if I want to keep going. I want to be used. Now you would think, oh, what are you talking about? This is bullshit. This is what? No, I'm not, this is not what I'm doing. Why would I want to be used willingly? The reason why, even if subconsciously you've been reaching out to people who don't give back to you the same way you want to be given to, is because you are collecting mirrors of yourself. Since you cannot have that conversation with you cannot trust yourself to take the accountability of the consequences that come with establishing boundaries, because your relationship with yourself is just not solid like that. You're cultivating these mirrors around you to tell you exactly what you've been scared of telling yourself. But when you don't do the things that you're meant to do yourself, your subconscious is so fed up of you not listening to it that now it has to escalate. Okay, now you know what? You're not listening to me. You don't think this is real. You don't think what I'm saying is real, because it's just in your mind and it's in your gut. It's not in front of you. You don't trust me. Let me give you evidence. So you start doing more of what you've been doing. You still don't believe the repercussions that you will face or you are facing currently. You just don't see it abundantly. So like, you know what? Maybe I'm overthinking, because you're just so used to hearing others around you. No, you're overthinking. You just reading too much into it. Okay? Maybe not enough, because you actively now being a doormat for multiple people. And they are telling you exactly what you need to hear. They are either telling you that, listen, enough, stop being a doormat. This is just not working out. And you're thinking, oh my God, I did so much for them, now I feel used. And like every single person I meet, they use. Initially, they're just so good. But then they start using me and then they all leave. If you have been in another kind of situation, they're not telling you anything. Why would they tell you? No. They'll be a fool to reject help, such good quality help, from somebody who's so consistent with providing help. It's almost they've gotten a subscription without paying any fee. So after a certain point, they see, oh, so this person doesn't care when I cross the boundaries. They just keep on giving me? Huh. Now, they could do this subconsciously or consciously. They're like, okay, you know what? Give me more. Oh, I had this problem, like, I was just thinking about how to, and then suddenly you're like, oh, wait, I know, I can do it. I've been doing this, I can do it. Oh, I wonder how that will happen. I'm just in so much stress. It's just things are not working. Oh, I can do it. It's okay. Just tell me. Let me be. And if you don't physically go out there and do something for them, you're like, oh, let me be an ear, Let me hear you out. Ignoring completely that even being an ear when somebody is trauma dumping, or when somebody continuously makes it their point, oh, something bad happened to me, let me call this person up. When it's easy for them to receive help without paying a fee for it, obviously they'll contact you every single time. When you're so willing to be their therapist, when you're so willing to be their plumber, their repairman, when you're so willing to do chores for them, ignoring, even if it tears you apart from inside, obviously they won't hesitate to ask you as well. Because did you once hesitate when you heard your body say, I can't do this anymore? You didn't hear it. Why? Why didn't you hear it? Because still, you are focusing that you overgiving is their problem. It is not their problem. Am I saying it is your problem? Yes. The moment where you start pinning the blame on them, you are not returning my efforts back. Note that you are wanting a reciprocation in efforts, which is normal. Every single relationship is a transaction. Withdrawal and crediting, not just withdrawal. The moment where you start saying, you are the one at fault here, because of you, I feel this, is the moment where you're acknowledging that they have power over you. This is about having you realize that the moment where you feel that tinge of betrayal, are you feeling it from them or are you feeling it because of you? I invite you to notice every single tinge within your body with utmost sensitivity. Growing up does not mean divorcing you from your emotional self. You're looking for evidence that it's their fault. It's not something that you get to fix within yourself. Not fix, let me correct myself. It's not something that you get to heal within yourself, but it's something that you must help them change. Connecting back to the narrative we have in our head, we are a giver, we are a helper. Don't be so oblivious to helping others that you overlook when it's you who needs help. Now this might sting, but this is exactly what we're gonna practice to free ourselves of offloading accountability. That we wait for somebody else to set boundaries, that we like, how dare you say that to me? And now I will show you. No. No. Freedom comes from within when you choose to free yourself. So in that moment, you're finding evidence outside, when you're finding evidence in them, that exact moment, no matter what, I don't care. Okay, somebody did you bad. Yes, that was bad. I'm not gonna ignore that it is bad, but I'm not gonna ignore that we have power here and what they did. If we keep on reflecting on that, putting energy on that every single time you feel that betrayal, and even if they did something really bad, and even if they actually betrayed you, even if in the smallest ways possible, and even if the thing wasn't really bad, but it felt like a betrayal, you're not going to blame it on them. Even after all this, you're going to ask yourself, where am I betraying myself? And don't frame it as, where are you doing this thing to me? Because then again, it's outside of you. Reframe it. Switch up on the part which is betraying yourself. Like it's nothing, because it is not. The only reason why it's so big is because you gave it so much mental space with it. No energy given. Where am I betraying myself? And you're like, whoa, where am I? I'm the victim here. But then you keep asking yourself, where am I betraying myself? Your brain will keep making excuses, but you have to be relentless. You have to be like, listen, fluff. If there were nobody around me right now, nobody on this earth, and if this thing happened, where would I have been betraying myself since past, or like since today? Even in that moment. That's where you know. That's where you get the answer. That's what you stop doing. And now comes the reframe. You start doing the things in that moment, the moment where you feel betrayed because the action that you took. You replace that in next time, because next time will come. Life is very giving like that. In that moment, replace your actions, your current identity's actions, with the actions of the woman you want to be, the man you want to be, the person you want to be. Their actions. What did they do? Whom do you look up to? Damn right. They're not betraying themselves in the moment. No matter what anybody else does to you, no matter how bad it gets, always seek evidence within yourself. Why? Because who you are and the people around you, they are all mirrors of you. And this is what we came full circle now. This is what it means. Always ask yourself, where am I not giving to myself? Take care. You are loved here. I'll see you next time.